Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakat. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, both within and without Sierra Leone, may the blessings of Almighty Allah, peace be upon all of us. Okay. Today, I will speak to the issues of the Tripartite Committee again, and I hope and pray this is the last time prior to the implementable actions which I recommend, and that is in the first 2 weeks of June. But anyway, today I will try very hard to be very brief. In other words, I'm going to be laconic. I don't consider the actions of the Tripartite Committee into three phases that I classify them. Phase one, I call them the examination, investigation, finding out, verification, consultations of the Tripartite Committee, then work. And I think, say, by my informed opinion, they are closing out now, they don't know phase one. And with the transit into phase two, and a very, very crucial phase again. How? This is the phase where the Tripartite Committee get for look at the findings and make informed recommendation justly. Why do I say so? I say just because all man want peace and quiet in Sierra Leone. And in fact, the dialogue speaks to that. Communicate speaks to that. And you may say, and I think God is fairly bad, they may say, and I think quite justifiably, that there will never be peace without justice. There must be peace when there is justice. There must be justice for making peace. And even the country article to speak to that. Unity, freedom, and justice. All man want unity in a saloon. One for no want boundaries, no want borders in a saloon. And that makes us have freedom. I will go any side, I will talk any side. Once I try to talk, freedom. And that can only be achieved by justice. Let me the article to talk and not to play. Now, phase two, the Tripartite Committee is now going to sit down, look at the findings with the assistance of the experts, rate them, the forensic experts, the legal experts, the election management experts. They make informed, implementable actions. They make recommendation for that. The recommendation must be actionable and implementable. That means they have to be very, very, very plain and clear. I know go recommend say this is why I win, but let not get power. That's not implementable. This is why I lost, but let them get power. That's not implementable. Then I do example like this one before. So therefore, they have to be very careful. I want to appeal to all man. Let's focus on the operational period right now. That is the recommendation for this right now. To recommend what their findings, recommend the actions based on the findings and get consistent. Okay. Now, it is good that the Tripartite Committee, they come to party office, APC one for kind of updates we ask and when they get information. That's what the thing says. The dialogue and the communique say is transparent, not so secret. So it doesn't have to be secret. That's why they go to the public and talk to us. Now we get the information self. Then I see them they travel, this behind them, ask people in meetings, this, that. That was the first phase. You don't know now. I'm sure I'm almost sure I don't know now. Now is the operational phase. That's when they recommend actionable, implementable actions based on their findings justly. Again, justly, and again, justly. Why do I insist on this one? They have to be honest. Devoid of any party interest, devoid of their personal interest. Therefore, recommend based on what they find it true. Because if they mistake, they not tell the truth, recommend the truth, or the country is doomed, and then cause them. They have a very serious job to do, but it's very easy to be done. All they have to do is speak the truth to people, to power, to everybody. Tell us, okay, I say because of this and this. And they will be facilitated and assisted by expatriates and to be consistent with international best practice and the law of the land. That's the phase two now. Now, after phase two, they're going to phase three, the implementation. In this phase, I must say a little bit about it. I digress small. At the boku, especially the APC said, hey, this party in the Morkawi, they betray me. Have you forgotten the history of the world? They remember what happened with Joseph, with his brother them. They remember Solomon. They remember Julius Caesar. But then prevail. Then through that manner, whatever they do, God make I be ma, what I for be. No, I take somebody like Dandy. See, he's now with his siblings in the same family. Then take and throw him. But God said, a king. Don't me, I don't worry about Dandy. Like, I don't speak to them today about Morka, Rikishi. I don't speak to that. All I'm speaking to is the truth. Me no say, whatever the case might be, the truth will triumph. And based on what you know about these elections, Samura winner. I have reason to believe that. Based on what I know in the northwestern region, which I read about not a region, western area, urban and rural, and some parts of southern, believe me, he had for less Samura lost election. No. Except they say runoff, but he had for less lost elections, which I know. So we do not worry about intrigues. We're not worried about Rikishi. We're not worried about rogues in the party. Believe in me, they go clean. And we're going to know the truth. Me no say there was a man called Jesus. Jesus. We know what happened to him. There was a man called Moses, who then called Musa, but we know what happened. We know all Joseph, Yusuf, we know what happened to him. So these are examples. Again, don't go too far. Believe you me no say this thing go take shape and it will come out very nice for Sierra Leone because we all want peace. And everybody that have Morocco is no want peace in a saloon and go no agree for that person. Now, phase 3 implementation. Again, APC na get that talk dey. This is truth. And I feel to say Mada be. But could I not say the APC will win election? No? I say, Mada by Akeben, Mada no agree. Mada this. I want to tell you something. Believe you me, Mada be a mortal man. He get feelings, he get brain. I think cannot be isolated for never agree one business alone. No. I'm sure he has to be compelled by nature, involuntarily, for let you do the right thing with the support of the Israel community and we the APCians. We have to be ready to receive the right thing. If it's in a favor, we'll celebrate. If it's not a favor, as long as justified by documentary evidence, we have to accept it. We must accept it. So when I left for the thing, say, hey, yeah, this way, but I'm no more. People, big man, I say, talk to me. They want me what you believe, Pam. But you say, bo, this year, no more. But man, you say, no agree. I say, what's the matter, remember? You when I forget Kiko, 1995. Been to money. You think Madabe wanted to relinquish power? No, he did not. But nature first and foremost, he conducts elections. Most of them believe as soon as I talk about he should not make election again. Well, don't. But he made elections. Again, why would I not believe say this thing will happen? It happen. I'm telling you, the truth will come. APC is not asking for any favors. We're not begging for any favors. We want the truth, only the truth, and it must be given to us. Justly, we take them. As long as it's true and a justifiable reason for them to tell you, we accept them with documentary evidence. It must be provided for us, with us. So when I forget what talk say, this me I know something say, believe you me, the invisible of Almighty Allah is at work. It's going to happen. Nobody can stop that. Now, until and unless the implementable actions of the Tripartite Committee are recommended and they are implemented actionably, Samura Kamara is still a leader and flag bearer of APC party. As far as APC is concerned, as far as 2023 election is concerned, Samura Kamara is still the flag bearer and leader of APC party until they implement. If I want to implement it, when it becomes continuously a leader, no longer flag bearer. That's when I know say someone wants to flag bearer again. So what are going to talk? Maybe they speak to the issue today. They told me they're irrelevant. It's very irrelevant to talk about leader or whatever. No. It's also irrelevant for you to think, say, this man no good one. He cannot be isolated. He's not an island. Madabi is a Sierra Leonean like everybody else. I'm sure he has said that time and time again, say he has the interest of saloon for being peaceful and quiet, one quiet and peaceful saloon. And I said one thing today, I want to think about it also. It's in his best interest. At least he go down in history, say, now during in tenor, whether it was legal or illegal, then bring permanent, sustainable peace and democracy in a saloon. Doesn't he want that? You know, this man, go do it. I read people and talk, say, go do it because they go to ICC. Come on now. ICC has nothing to do with this. And let me tell you something. You know Bashir Nasabiam? People are now advocating for him to be free because he considered to the truth. Bagbo is not, no, listen. When I research, find, then people they don't do worse things than, well, I cannot say worse things, but I don't have the accurate information to compare. They do bad things like Mada Biona in the country. They hold them. Now they are almost going to be freed because they consider to the truth. And that's going to happen in Sierra Leone if Samora wins the election. It's going to happen in Sierra Leone if Samora wins the elections. And I'm sure, based on what you know, not what you know, what you know, I logically conclude say Samura win the elections based on what I know. I'm not saying what I know, and that is Northern Province, Northwestern region. Northern region, Northwestern region, Western area, urban and rural. What I know. I don't know what you can talk about. So, what I know say Samura must have won the elections. Again, I want to speak to this thing. Please. All the energy will get it now. APC I talk to. Now, gear them towards the operational time. Talk about the operations. That is, talk about recommendations now. Forget about without a Kishida. You know, it's of no consequence to me. When the truth prevails, whether it Kishida or not a Kishi, it's of no consequence to me. The truth will triumph. Now, me once. And wallahi, you can be more than half dozen, more than a dozen. You can never defeat the truth. I will not take long again. Sierra Leone will come to truth, and that's what's going to happen in this country. We all go rejoice because we're going to have permanent, sustainable democracy in our salon. Because nobody will come again, come make the fara for me again. We will get this one right, and let's get it right. Today, I want to thank you. I want to talk Boku. The government have talk small, but I believe to say we have to focus now on the operational being, which is now the recommendations, and then after that we go to the implementation. We took all energy back to the implementation. And please, please put on energy. I'm appealing to the bloggers and the commentators. Let's address ourselves to the operation now. We don't come up on the investigation. Now it's time to recommend. You can assume. You can recommend recommendations. You can speak to them. Nobody will stop you from doing that. That's your own opinion. And this is transparent too. That is why you see the committee, they can't brief you, they not do something, can't do a patrol. No secret. You have a right to know what is happening within the communities. They said it is spoken to. They spoke to Dandy, the dialogue and the communique. So let's stick our guns to the operations now. Let's forget about the investigation. They're not done. I'm with my informed opinion. They're not done now. Now they're going to operations. Don't be distracted. Bloggers, commentators, don't be distracted from speaking the democratic truth. We're not continue. But please, please address the issue of operations now. If somebody wants about operational being the phase, again, I'll be happy to listen to what you say about it. But make sure you tell us the facts. Please, I want to thank you now. Let God bless all. Let God bless Salon. Let God continue to bless Salon because blessed. God bless Salon. Let me could this today. And now they may say, and I think quite justifiably that if not 90%, 95%, but over 90% Salonians now believe say election are not yet over. They are not yet over until the implementation of the actionable recommendations. Then election will be over. I tell you, I thank you. God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. For those of you now you talk about RR forms. The RR forms simply mean results reconciliation forms. And that means when you get result, you take your RR form there for compare and contrast and see if you're accurate. They have no consequence right now, but I can assure you, Puloko district, national district too, will get 98% last hour check of the RR forms and then keep them safely. Another keep another keep them, but the same go right will use them in the. Again, I want to take this opportunity for congratulate Dr. Samura Martin Wilson Kamara in his birthday today as for her to now don't do before now. So please let us focus on the operational phase now. And don't forget don't be distracted. Please don't be distracted. Assalamu alaikum. God bless us all.